All right, Rabbi Side, today I'm going to talk about something very important, especially now for the summer, and I'm going to talk today about era plastic surgery with Shammai Ackerman. Basically, the Schmeichel zit, he's a brother from Jeff Ackerman, from Rise Architecture, from
Okachovi.
But today I want to talk something very, very important. Shammai, I think I'll give you the word.
Thank you, Frank, for coming down. So good to see you. The reason I called you down specifically now is because our office in the Catskills is actually opening this week. And we opened it.
So you have an office in Lakewood, which is located over here, 1999
Cedarbridge
Avenue, Lakewood, New Jersey. And then you're opening up now in the Catskills. Where in the Catskills?
Loch, Sheldrake, starting this week.
What's the address?
86 Harmonious Way. Until the end of the season, we'll have availability in the Catskills as well. People come here to our Lakewood location all the way from Monroe sometimes.
Ja, je dat zullen recommended special cases that you can do in
Biz Lakewood, Fin Monroe, Biz Lakewood, can do it.
So tell us about your specialty. I know there's a lot of people that are taking care of stitches and of
stitches is a pretty common thing. A lot of people do stitches. A lot of hospitals do stitches. People come here specifically and they travel for hours to come here because when you come here, the biggest issue that people come here for, or especially on the face, they're worried about scarring, and they know when they come here, they will not have a scar or have a minimal as possible scar, as you can see from all these thank you letters.
Wow, kikt ahead I say. All the thank you letters, Mom, some geschickt. Beautiful, beautiful. By the way, how long is your wife doing this already?
Almost 20 years. She's
20 years.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So we did here something very unique. We took plastic surgery and apply it to stitches, which is a very, very unusual thing for plastic surgeons to do. And my wife went ahead and learned all the plastic surgery techniques and procedures and artistry to apply them specifically for stitches. And that results in much less scarring than you would otherwise get. And that's why people travel for hours to come here, because they want those results. The second thing that people travel here for is something not so geschmack to talk about, is fingertip amputation. So people chop off their fingertips.
Oy vey vey. He actually, by the way, he actually showed me pictures.
You don't want to see the pictures.
I am not going to post it. Du hast ein ganze Board von pictures, was Menschen haben gewissen before and afters. People did not believe that the kid...
Not for public consumption.
Ich will etwas aufmischen, eins, was ich habe gesehen. I'm only going to show the after picture. Where's that picture from the kid that had the whole thing on the...
Which one, the fingers?
Where's the fingers? Nein, the Stirn. No, on the forehead, no?
Pause it for a second. Here you go. This one.
Was nicht the before. Aber ich sag, was nicht the before, but kick so. Look at this. He had stitches all over his forehead and not even a breckel. Das kann nur tun, a Mama mit Kindern, was steht, wo das meint, als the Kind soll auskicken normal, shine,
no, it's hearts. It takes the hearts to care, to do it properly so that it should heal properly, to take every ounce of chachma, to make it perfect. Every inch is precisely placed to make it as perfect as possible so that there should be less scarring. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fingertip amputations of also Sheldrake. People travel from all over the place, specifically when people chop off their fingertips, whether it's in the door or any other way that a kid or an adult chops their fingertip off. The general accepted procedure is just to nub it. It means they just close it up and you end up with a shorter finger. And we actually here reattach it and spend weeks following up on it to make sure it heals properly.
So you actually have people come in with a chopped off fingers?
All the time. You call it fingertip in a bag. You get it all the time, and people travel from all over for it because we have a name for it. And officially, success rate on fingertip amputations is 50-50. We have over a 95% success rate.
Wow.
With
Wow.
And a lot of heart that goes into it, and a lot of what was that? A lot of passion that goes into it, and a lot of follow-up that goes into it. We have achieved over a 95% success rate, and people travel from all over just for that.
Let me ask you a quick question. If chas v'shulum happens to someone, a kid the clamped in a teeth, and the kid shot kodis, and you see the finger on the floor. So let's say till a tulip comes or till something. How long can it take from when the finger is down till it can be attached again?
The first thing you need to know is that that fingertip needs to go taken care of properly so that it shouldn't die off. It has to go into a plastic bag, and that plastic bag has to go into a bag of ice. You don't want it directly on the ice, but you want it in a bag, and that bag should go onto the ice, and that way you get to last a little longer. It still doesn't have...
What means a little bit longer? Hours?
this, you want to directly answer?
Yeah, time is of the essence. Time is oxygen. So the sooner you put it on, the better the chances are. That being said, I have stitched fingers back on like 17, 18 hours later.
Wow, 17, 18 hours. This
Yeah,
is more
but
than
that's extreme case. If you don't want
Don't
to, we don't advise
Yeah.
waiting. The sooner the better. But first thing is put it in a bag and put that bag into ice so that it could hold.
Wir sollen nicht wissen. All right, so Rabbi said to finalize it, to summarize this whole thing, this whole interview, basically if you need any stitches, like a professional, if you have any what's the name?
Fingertip amputations.
Fingertip amputations, whatever. it's
We're
called.
also doing, in the Catskills office, we're also doing yellow repairs, mole removal, scar revisions. We do a lot of different things, but I mostly wanted to focus on the stitches because
And it's
the summer and we get a ton of injuries in the
And
summer.
also another thing which you told me is if you come back years later and you did not know about your service, and you come back with someone who did a sloppy job when the kid was 9 years old and did it in an emergency room,
Right. So then
and the kid
there-
has a huge
scar or wherever you want to remove it.
and it's
Yeah.
jetzt in Shadichem and you want to fix it, what do?
There is something called a scar revision where we could cut out the scar and close it back up again and make it look nice. But let's avoid that and just get taken care of initially the right way so you don't have to deal with that later on.
Phone number if someone wants to reach out to this office and the office to the Catskills is the same number?
It's two different numbers, but both numbers ring in all places. So it's here at 732-730-7333. The Catskills is 845-434-5060. But either number rings everywhere.
And the address over here is 1999 Cedarbridge Avenue, Lakewood, New Jersey. And one more time in the Catskills.
86 Harmonious Way, Loch, Sheldrake.
86 what?
Harmonious Way in Loch, Sheldrake.
New York. Thank you so much. And that's Rabbi.